I bet. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah. We in the building. What's up?
Vibes. Welcome to Who Run the City, Knicks versus Nets.
Yes. It's Big Fan Breezy and Tea Time. We in the building.
You already know the vibes. You know what I gotta do. I gotta hold tight, pause for like a few seconds.
Mic check. 1 1 2. Best Nets is the best in the East and the West.
Boo that man.
Yeah. Yo, spit your bars then. That's my intro right there. You know what I'm saying? I got an intro song. You got an intro song? Let me hear something.
Taji is in the building.
Shout to Taji.
Alright, hold on. Let me get my shares on. What's up? Yeah, it's bugging out. Yeah, I got distracted on the shares.
Yeah. We need an intro. We got one though. It's coming.
Yeah, definitely. By next show, I promise you, we will have a intro playing, so you don't just have to see me sitting here talking. You feel me?
Oh, it's not letting me share. Yo, share this for me, yo, for real. Cause
everybody
Facebook,
press share,
please
press share.
Different.
Please press share, everyone.
Word, me and Facebook not mingly the same lingly right now. Know what I mean? Please share for your bidoy. Share for your bidoy. For real, man. Share.
You know, give me 1 second. I mean, since you ain't sharing, you can start talking. I can listen. Multitasking is a skill of mine.
Okay, so we not going to call me Nostradamus. We ain't going to say I predicted the future, but we will say that Big Fan Breezy has some type of knowledge of basketball. Why we say that? Oh, because I said it'd be nice if y'all would take out one of the top teams for us, and it looked like that's what's about to happen. And I just want to, hold on. Oh, no, my bad. That's the wrong one. I want to clap it up. For, you know what I'm saying, the Knicks, you know what I mean? So maybe, even though, he doesn't want the olive branch, maybe we still can move forward amicably. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really come here to talk spicy, but if he take it there, then I have to consider that, you know what I mean?
Bro,
as a duel.
First of all, you spend all week talking spicy. Then when you get up here, you want to talk about, I'm trying to do olive branch. Nah. Energy always need to stay the same, bruh.
I'm with it. So let's get it. It's all smoke.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. You can start it off. I've been starting it off the last few weeks, man.
Okay. All right. Well, what I will say is, we going into the playoffs with one of the best motherfucking plays you ever seen in a basketball game. Shout to Blake Griffin off a defensive play. Threw it behind his back. Kyrie with the awareness. Huh? Hold on. Tapped it to Mike James. Mike James off the backboard. KD.
I forgot who got the steal, but it wasn't KD who got the steal. It wasn't Blake Griffin who got the steal.
It was a net player?
It was a net player, but it wasn't Blake Griffin.
All right.
Blake Griffin, that was a pretty decent pass.
It was beautiful.
It was decent.
Again, man, it was a defensive play. That's the whole emphasis. I'm starting this podcast, and I'm talking about defense. Let's talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, like let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying
every
that
dog has
one of the best plays you've seen in the whole season came from Brooklyn on a defensive play. We've been known for offense the whole season. In the first, and when the season's going into the playoffs, it was versus an NBA team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's so funny about that?
You over here bragging about a defensive play against one of the worst teams in the NBA. Come on, son. All right, but go ahead, finish.
I'm just saying, we ready on the defensive side of the ball. I did some stats, and I seen that in the 9 games that we kept teams under 100 points, we won all of those games. So it shows that we have the ability to turn up on defense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in today's NBA, if you keep teams under 100, you have a pretty good chance of winning the game. But you only did that 9 times.
Yeah. Well, how many times y'all did it?
A whole lot. A whole lot.
Okay.
You feel me? A whole lot. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
I mean, all right. Well,
9 times. That's nice.
Since we talk about it, in our last 5 games, we held opponents to 41% shooting, and we shut out a high clip at 54%.
The last 5 teams y'all played was pretty trash.
Again, this is what we doing on our way to the playoffs. What are y'all doing on the way to the playoffs?
Winning. Duh.
We are too. You on the street.
Yeah, listen, you over here, listen, you talk about how great your defense was against some pretty bad teams. You feel me? Like, all right.
Okay, so
it's cool.
I mean, yeah, well, it's a team. I got to discuss all teams. I mean, we could get straight to the playoff talk about one team. But, I thought we was taking a different route. Like I said, you know what I mean? I thought you wanted to talk your shit. I see what's going on with the Knicks. Again, like I said, I'm big fan Breezy and top vlogger. You heard? Big fan Breezy, top vlogger, and I see Knicks fans. And I'm saying I pull up, they know my name.
I'm not a vlogger, so don't even equate me in that discussion.
All right, just know Knicks fans are familiar with Big Fan Breezy. And I'm saying I pull up anywhere. I seen Knicks fans in front of the Barclays. I pressed them like, yo, what you doing here? Who said it's safe for a Knicks fan in front of the Barclays, man? What you doing here?
Don't do that.
I'm pretty sure but they see me. I spoke to them.
Yeah.
I definitely spoke to them.
I know. Speaking to them is one thing, but saying what you just said is a whole different ball game.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I really told them about the show.
I'm not here to brag about my own, accolades and who I am as a Knick personality. You know the vibes.
What's the vibes, man?
You know the vibes.
What you mean? I know the vibes. I don't say I didn't know. Who issued it?
You know why? You know who I am.
Show them who you are. What kind of voice?
You know who I am, and you know why you sit next to me. So that's all I got to say about that.
Shit,
you feel me? Like I ain't here. You know the vibes. You feel me? Like don't make me start up on you.
Talking
you feel
shit.
Me? Like,
that's why we here.
Yo, listen, bro. Look.
Yo, you said nobody cares about the Nets. Mr. Whammy cares about the Nets. You know who Mr. Whammy is?
Yeah, I know the old guy that be standing there looking like he's having epilepsy.
Exactly. No, he there distracting and making sure they miss free throws. Shout out to Mr. Whammy, one of the best fans that the NBA ever seen.
Yeah, listen.
Up there with Spike. What's up?
Don't do that.
Mr. Whammy up there with Spike.
Don't do that.
They in the same ballpark.
No, they not. You disrespectful.
Why not? Why Mr. Whammy don't get no props?
Because
Respect Mr. Whammy.
Spike Lee has been a Knicks fan as long as you've been alive. You feel me? Like super fan as long as you've been alive.
Okay.
Mr. Whammy just came around a few years ago.
Like
dog.
98.
Disrespectful.
98 specifically.
Oh, he was a Net fan.
Net.
He was a New Jersey Net fan.
Yeah.
Oh, he got more clout than you. But still, you feel me?
Shout out to Mr. Whammy.
But still, it's still disrespectful, dog. Like Spike, dog.
Yeah.
Like when you think of super fans, right?
Okay.
Spike immediately comes to your mind.
I ain't saying Spike ain't number one. I ain't say he not number one.
You say he up there with
ballpark.
No, he not. Because
Mr. Whammy?
You don't think of Mr. Whammy when you think of super fans. You think Spike Lee. You think Jack Nicholson. You feel me? You think you eat Drake before Mr. Whammy. You feel me? I know I got a sign. I posted. I did a pin saying please don't call before 8:00. You feel me? We're not picking it up though. You feel me? We're not picking it up. I think if you're watching on YouTube, my fault. I didn't pin the comment. Nah. We're not taking any calls until after 8:00. You feel me? Sorry, y'all. We ain't taking no calls until after 8:00. We out here trying to,
That's probably a Net fan that care about the Brooklyn Nets and the New Jersey Nets. Just so we real quick.
Net fans usually don't call.
No, real quick. I had that conversation with with the team leaving from Jersey to Brooklyn, and some fans were a little ruffled about it, but they respect it. They understand that it's business, and it's peace between Brooklyn Net and New Jersey Net. We all one family under one umbrella. That's the Nets family. And I'm saying whether it's New Jersey or Brooklyn Nets. So don't try to cause any chaos in my family.
Ain't nobody listen. You're the only person that seems to have turmoil. Again, we're not taking any calls until after 8:00. You feel me? Yeah. My apologies, but I pinned it on the Facebook that we're not taking any calls after 8:00.
8:00.
If you're watching on YouTube, my apologies that we didn't pin it there. But yeah, we're not taking any calls to after 8:00.
8:00?
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to cause no turmoil between the fans, between y'all Net fans. I mean, except for Ty West, because he's really a Knicks fan.
Wow. Hold on. No, you can't just say that. No, let him speak. How you say that? Why you say that?
Because he loves the Knicks, man.
Nah, I don't know what you mean. Like, you gotta expand on that. Like, that's my guy. Shout to Ty West. I met him in front of the Barclays the first time I ever met him. It wasn't in front of the Garden.
Until my guy started calling it out that he's a Knicks fan. He used to only speak about the Knicks more than he used to speak about the Nets. But anyway, I'm not going to spend no time on that. That was just a little joke, a little jokey joke. You know what I mean?
It wasn't funny.
It was very funny. But I do got another joke since we talking about fans.
Okay. Talk about it.
You know what I'm here for. Why the Net fans ain't sell out the Barclays yet for a playoff game?
Yo. All I can say is,
why James Harden got to pay for half of the ticket for Net fans to go watch a playoff game? No, you got 3 of the best 10 players in the NBA, and I can't sell out the Barclays. And then you gonna talk about y'all run the city, but you can't sell out a playoff game, dog. A playoff game, like y'all have to put discount codes on playoff tickets to get people to buy them. Yeah. And y'all run the city.
Yeah.
What? Knicks sold out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay.
Y'all gotta use code Harding. Y'all run the city? Come on, man. Yeah. Come on. Shout out to my Knicks fans who, I mean, we sell out regular season games too. So I don't want to hear that rhetoric because I see the little slick talk that be happening on your page. Like that, you ain't been in the playoffs in forever. That's why they know we sell out regular season games too. Okay. You feel me? But 20 minutes, dog.
Okay.
Y'all have the 3 superstars.
So we determine who run the city based on the ticket sales?
Yes. That's part of it. You feel me? That's part of it.
How much
that's fan interest, dog.
Like,
that's fan interest.
How much of that pie?
A large part of the pie.
A large part?
Yes, because, bruh, how you gonna run the city if nobody cares that you're playing?
Nah.
You feel me? Like that doesn't make sense. Like you none of the fans are interested in buying tickets for you guys to go play a playoff game. You feel me? Like, how is that?
I disagree with that.
I know you would because you're on the losing end of that argument.
No, I mean, I'm waiting for you to finish. You know, I think you want to have a good time with that. So,
listen, bro. You can't say you run the city and you can't sell tickets, dog. To a playoff game.
What I'm saying is shout to Harden for us using the code as fans so as to fill the building because that's what it's about. It's, again, they doing that because maybe they feel like people don't have the budget to squeeze it in.
Because nobody's buying the tickets.
That's not true. There's a fan on my page. She asked her son what he wanted for his graduation. He could have chose anything. He chose playoff tickets.
Okay, but
so hold on. Shout to Tina.
You still need a whole lot of more fans to fill out your building.
So hold on. So what I'm saying is, you don't know what it takes for a person to get tickets. You don't know their personal circumstances. Yeah, it's impressive that the Knicks did what they did, but don't try to take nothing from the Nets, and that's your problem. Y'all just can't be happy with what y'all got instead of just being mad at us.
Bro, ain't nobody mad at you. We're laughing at you. There's a difference. You feel me? It's very comical.
Why are we comical?
Shout out to Tina.
Under y'all seat.
No, you didn't. We do this every week. No, y'all didn't. First of all, shout out to Tina because she a big fan. I mean, I respect her. You feel me?
I roll with big fans. I run with big fans.
And shout out to her son for
I run the city with big
fans. You feel me? But what I'm saying is this, dog. You need. I mean, that's dope. That there's one fan that's that enthusiastic, but bro, they're putting playoff tickets on sale, dog. Okay. I've never heard no team to go to the playoffs, and had to put playoff tickets on sale so fans can go to the game, like so they can sell out. Usually, most teams with heavy fan bases don't have to do these things. You feel me? Because they sell out automatically.
Right. The truth is coming out.
Again, we're not picking up any phone calls to 8 o'clock.
The truth is coming out. The truth is a lot of the fans was rooting for us because we was winning and y'all was losing. And really, they wanted y'all to be the winners. So you can see now people are like, wow, the team that I really wanted to win, which is the Knicks, are finally winning. So now I don't have to be a fan of the Nets. So they was kind of really using some of them were using us as a substitute because they was just desperate because the Knicks weren't winning. So now that you guys are winning, and what y'all doing I asked you guys to do this. I said, yo, please take out half of the competition. Bro. Y'all lined to play Philly.
There's so much cap coming from
y'all going to play. Y'all figure y'all going to beat Atlanta. Then y'all going to take Philly to 7, or y'all going to beat them, and then we're going to beat y'all. And then we're going to win the finals. This is glory.
It's so much cap coming from that side.
But let me slow it down.
Me? There's no excuse in the world for Brooklyn Net fans, supposedly the team that runs the city. You feel me? Like, I feel like if you run something, you have all the support because you run it. You feel me? This is my shit. I run it. Everybody's going to support me because I'm top dog. You feel me? But y'all can't even sell out a playoff game.
Nah, what I'm saying
is one of the best rosters in the NBA. That's crazy. That's craziness.
What I'm saying,
that's craziness. That's sad.
What I'm saying is,
when you think about it,
when we got this same roster, we became the most hated team in the NBA.
But that shouldn't be the most hated team in Brooklyn. What are you saying? What does that have to do with Brooklyn? You talking about the NBA?
It's love in Brooklyn. We spread love to Brooklyn.
I'm not talking about you selling out tickets in Boston. I'm talking about you selling out tickets in Brooklyn, your hometown. Right. You feel me? So what does it have to do with you being hated in other parts of the NBA? I'm talking about Brooklyn. Y'all are not selling out.
We specifically talking about Brooklyn, I'll reiterate, answer the same question. It's the economy. People are affected because of COVID. You can see, obviously, it's not the same as far as capacity is concerned. It's not even full capacity for everybody. So things have changed. And whether or not that being true, you can't say y'all run the city based on that one fact.
We have to go through the same COVID. We have to go through the same COVID protocol. We have to go through the same COVID protocol as y'all do. So no. I'm not going to let you use that as an excuse.
I'm not saying y'all got more fans than us. I'm saying we run the city.
Yo, listen, that's an excuse.
I'm not saying that. Hold on, let me clarify this.
Y'all don't run shit. You can't.
I'm not saying the Brooklyn Nets got more fans than the New York Knicks. I'm saying that we know that this is a Knick town. Say it. Mecca.
Yeah. Say this is a Knick town. Say it. You know what you wanted to say. You know what
because of Madison Square Garden.
You know what you wanted to say.
Of your 71 and 73 titles.
You know you wanted to say this is a New York Knick town.
Now.
Y'all ain't win anything now. So how winning a title is weak compared to you not accomplishing anything yet? That doesn't make sense.
Presence.
That doesn't make sense.
Presence in the city. It's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, bro!
I'm talking about
you talking about presence in the city. I'm now headshot.
Go ahead.
I'm about to kill you. You talking about presence in the city? Walt Clyde Frazier and those guys were fucking pretty much movie stars in an era before social media. What are you talking about? Presence in the city.
Talk about it.
What are you talking about?
Talk about it.
Superstars did the Knicks players. What are you talking about? Presence in the city, dog? Like,
you asking me or you going on?
This is you talking about the time before social media. You talking about presence in the city.
Yo, man, you just pulled out a tutu. I'm about to pull out the Chalaka. Boom. Shout to Big T, man. First and foremost, I'm talking about presence in the city again. Everybody was satisfied whether or not the Knicks won or lost because the loyal fan base of
Nobody
the
was
Knicks.
satisfied.
And the reason why the Knicks have a loyal fan base is because it's inherited with the name of the land of the Mecca of basketball. This is the reason why the loyal fan base, because it's connected or associated with the Mecca. That's where the loyalty comes from. Nobody's disrespecting that. I'm saying we the little engine that could. We the team that nobody cared about. Shout the kid. Shout to Kittle, shout to Kenya Martin, and every net player that did something for this team. This for y'all. We gonna win the championship for y'all. For us being the one with the little light going through the dark. That's us with the little candle trying to make it through and see where we going. That's us doing whatever we gotta do to get where we going, man. This is what I'm trying to say. We will be that team that will be no one liked and so on and so forth. We'll take that weight and handle that pressure. What I'm saying is, can y'all handle the pressure?
Bro.
Because we handling the pressure.
Not really.
Why not?
Not really.
We in second place.
Not really. I mean, I just listened to your man KD kind of like backtrack out of the pressure.
How
so? You feel me? They asked them, do they believe that they are the favorites to win it all?
What did he say?
We don't think about that. Players don't think about that.
I heard it. I heard your comment.
We don't think about that. Players. So we know, it's a tough game every night. Like I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying the words verbatim.
I know what he said. I heard exactly what he said.
Bruh, like
intelligence.
Because listen, I've literally heard LeBron say, yeah.
Intelligence.
I literally heard LeBron say, yeah. We know that we are the favorites, and it's championship or bust for us.
Let's do
you
something.
Feel me? I literally heard. So that's what I'm saying. Like
let's do something. He said it's the Big 15 too. And Noel said that too. So
no, he did.
Bullock said that. Bullock said that.
And he's a copycat. Oh, he's lame.
No.
First of all, no. Let's talk about that. He said, and you know what?
When he say that.
You know why he's corny? Because
he's not corny.
He is very corny. Very corny guy. You feel me? You know why he's corny? Because when Bullock said get it. He kind of tried to clown that. But now y'all the Big 15. Come on,
believe
man.
that though.
Come on, man.
First
Come
off,
on, man.
the first
Come
comment
on, man.
I'll get into the first
believe
comment
it too.
that you said.
Come on,
the
man.
first comment
Come
I'll
on,
get into. The first one, yeah, I like what KD did. He took the pressure off. It's enough going into the playoffs. Not to mention,
but you said y'all just accepted the pressure. So why would you need to take pressure off if you accept it?
Yeah, because he's speaking for a team, not for himself specifically. Now, that being said, he wants to acknowledge those guys because they matter. That's why, again, the same guy uses the quote of the Big 15. You know what I'm saying? Because he believes in TJ, AJ, Blake. He believes in Shamit, Shamit. He believes in his team. He believes in Uncle Jeff. He believes in Kyrie. He believes in his teammates. He said this is his favorite teammates. That's why he said that.
Should have used another phrase, though.
Phrase for what?
Find his own phrase.
Phrase for what? Big 15?
15, yeah.
No, he meant it when he said it. Y'all was joking when y'all said it.
No, we wasn't joking.
Y'all wasn't joking. Y'all even got 15 players on your roster.
We meant that. We do. But, all right. They don't all have a rotation spot, but it is 15 players on the roster, Playboy. You know what I mean? Do your Googles. Well,
y'all got problems inside. I see Payton, he might not have playing time, and you a supporter of the Frank, right?
No. Hey, yo.
All right, well.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that, bro.
All right, well, that Frank, whatever his name is, what's his number?
His name is Frank Ntilikina. But don't say I'm a supporter of the Frank. Hey, yo, bro, don't do that.
All right. So, Ntilikina.
Yeah.
And Payton, they fighting for playoff time. What if they get in a scuffle in the back and they say, yo, I want my playing time, and then they fighting, now they both injured.
Look at this wild, outlandish scenario you just created in super fantasy land. You feel me? I think Coach Tommy T has to make a choice. You feel me? Okay. If you're going to talk about like real shit, so I think Coach Tommy T has to make a choice. Payton has been not really playing that well down the final stretch of the season. You feel me? Does he give those minutes to somebody else, or he continue to start Payton? You feel me? I personally think this is a topic that I did want to talk about, being that, the playoffs are Sunday. But so since we here, I guess, excuse me, I think he needs to start somebody else in point guard. I think I'm not sure if Emmanuel Quickley is ready to run the second unit yet, but I think he fits good with the first unit, because a lot of the offense runs through Julius Randle anyway, so he fits good. You feel me? He can spread the floor with the double teams on Julius Randle. He can help spread the floor. He got that nice little floater going in. The only thing is he's kind of not that great on defense, but he's not bad. You feel me? Like, he's not a bad defender. He has activity. You feel me?
Matchup wise, how he look versus specifically who y'all match up with?
Trey. Trey is going to be a difficult cover for anybody because I hate the way Trae Young plays. You feel me? I really do.
I don't know if I like the Hawks right now.
Yeah, everybody in the media pretty much does.
But nah, not me. To be honest with you, since I don't want to get twisted with my words.
Everybody off this show. Everybody else off this show.
I see y'all beating them in 6. Yeah. If y'all beat them in 6, y'all failure.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
So, hold on.
Because you know what? They're still a pretty good team. You feel me? They're still a pretty good team. They have a lot of weapons.
Not better than the Knicks.
I don't think so. But what I'm saying is, to say that if we don't beat them in 6 is a failure, that's cap. Because they're still a really good team, dog. They're a good team.
I think the expectations changed for the Knicks once Rose came to y'all team.
Listen, I think so too, but at the same time, the Hawks are not to be slept on. You feel me?
Okay, you say y'all swept them.
Yeah, we did in the regular season.
Y'all not going to sleep on them, but y'all swept them. I understand.
But what I'm saying is they not to be slept on. You feel me? They are 100% healthy now. Trae Young is I hate his game, but he's going to do what he does. I can't never pronounce that dude's name, but something Nanovich. Something like that. You feel me? I can't do it.
Bogdanovich.
Yeah. He's been balling out ever since he came back from his injury. They got Quinn Capella. Yeah. Collins, he's streaky and inconsistent, but he can have a hot night. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. But let's get into it.
Yeah,
y'all got home court advantage because what?
Because we beat them 3 times in a row. All right. Again, I'm saying I'm 100% confident we're going to win, but to say that if we don't beat them in 6 is a failure is out of that.
So y'all could beat them in 7.
I mean, I don't have no...
Yeah.
I don't have
no... beat them, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
As long as we beat them. You feel me?
All right.
But back to my original thing that Quickly might need to start. I think you give Frank Ntilikina Peyton's minutes coming off the bench too. You feel me?
Let's talk about pressure though, because I wanted to mention Tommy T.
Coach Tommy T, yes sir,
and all his playoff tenure for the most part. I know there's pressure on him to win. Yeah. As much as this may be how you say, a godsend, him being on his team and everything he's done. Everybody had clap it up regardless of what happens. I feel like there's pressure on him because I think he wants to succeed in the playoffs, and he hasn't yet.
I think it's self-inflicted pressure, if anything. Okay. You feel me? Because Coach Tommy T is a competitor. He wants to win.
He's on the biggest stage, right?
Yeah. He wants to win. And this job means a lot to him, too. You feel me? He said this is his dream job. Okay. So he wants to bring the Knicks back to prominence. You know what I mean? So he is definitely self-imposed pressure, but there's no pressure from outside. You feel me? Like, there's no pressure from outside. There's only the pressure that the players are putting on themselves because they believe they're winners. You feel me? Okay. And I believe they're winners too. So that's the only pressure is coming from them. You feel me? To succeed and execute the way we all know they could. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But we gonna do our thing, man.
I don't see y'all sweeping them. I see y'all winning in 6 or 7. Yeah. And again, I feel like the Nets' advantage. I say that to say the Nets' advantage is beating teams in 5 games. I feel like we could beat Boston in 5 games, and we could beat the next team next round in 5 games. And our advantage in the Eastern Conference Finals is that we have more rest than other teams because other teams are going to go the distance. Quiet as kept, I really feel like Washington is going to go the distance with Philly. Yeah. I feel like we're gonna look for Embiid to be powerful, and you're gonna look for the defense out of Ben Simmons, right? But I feel like Westbrook is gonna change that.
I don't think that that series does not go 7 games, bro.
6 or 7.
5.
I give it 6.
5.
It's minimum 6.
5. Listen, Westbrook's biggest strength is the fact that he's more athletic and stronger than a lot of people who's guarding him. Mm-hmm. He's not that with Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. You feel me? He might be quicker a little bit, you feel me? But he's not bigger and stronger. He's not going to be able to impose his physical will on Ben Simmons the same way that he does everybody else. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I think that's going to bother him. He already has a lack of a jump shot. Now you're trying to shoot over somebody who's freaking 6'9". You feel me? Like a 6'9" point guard. You feel me? Like they both don't have a jump shot. So, but I just think defensively, Philly is too good.
Right.
And that's...
But, I say, again, I reiterate, I said all that to say the Nets' advantage is having more rest than other teams when it's time to face teams in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I feel like that's... And I want to face the Knicks. I want to face the Knicks, and I want to beat y'all in 6 in a thriller. I don't want to go to 7, you know what I mean? You guys can lose in 6. And we'll win in 6.
We might win in 7. What are you talking about?
You think y'all got a chance at us?
Yes, I do.
You want to bark up this tree?
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Don't bark up this tree, bro.
Hey, yo.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Yo, bro, listen.
Don't do it.
We got a chance to beat anybody, honestly.
Yeah, we do too.
We got a chance to beat anybody. So I'm not canceling I ain't canceling out the fact that we could beat you guys. You feel me? I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy task, but it's a possibility. That's all I'm saying.
Now I'm gonna be honest. Since you said that, I ain't leaving it there. When I see the Knicks play, I'm gonna tell you exactly how Big Fan Breezy sees how we could beat the Knicks. 1, you want to swarm the ball. 2, you're going to see RJ. He's going to be streaky. He's going to touch the ball. So what we want to do for the most part is make sure he is streaky. He's going to be hot and cold to the extent he's going to take shots. So we're not going to stop him from taking shots. We don't want to ball the nod RJ Barrett. He's going to do whatever it is he's going to do. The significant part of what we do is making sure they don't get a lot of offensive rebounds with Noel. And we get a lot of looks at the basket. Noel is going to be there. We're going to have to challenge him. We can't just stick to jump shots and expect to beat the Knicks. So that being said, we understand what we're dealing with. You guys are scrappy. You got one of the best defenses, or the best defense in the league right now. So we don't expect to do anything but win games the same way we did the last 3. And that's going to the basket.
So this is how I feel we beat the Nets. You know, obviously on the defensive end. You feel me? And limit the others. You feel me? I think there's too much emphasis on trying to stop the big 3. Yeah, I don't know if anybody can stop the big three, but you can win if you stop the others. You feel me?
The others who?
Joey Buckets and the supporting cast. You feel me? Like, you stop those guys.
We more deadly than that. You got to do more than stop Joey Buckets.
I said the other guys.
With the S plural.
Yes. Stop trying to jump the gun and use your ears, man.
Right.
So I said you guys slow down the others, which is the rest of the supporting cast. Nobody from the others can have a big game. You feel me? Like, you stay home with the big three. We got pretty decent individual defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, yo, bro, your job is just try to keep them from not scoring 40 on you. You feel me? Like, that's your job. You score 30, 35. All right, we take it. Just don't let him drop 40 on you. That's your job. Keep him under 40. You feel me? Keep him more. If you could keep him closer to his per game average, that's even better. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But and limit the others. You feel me? That's how we win.
I actually looked at the stats of because you talk about KD a lot. So I just went and looked at the games that KD played the Knicks. He played the game Knicks 20 times. Yeah. He averages 28.9 versus the Knicks.
Yeah, that's kind of along with his season's average most of the time.
Yeah.
That's not crazy.
It's not. It don't have to be. Again, I'm just saying that to say that our remedy and our winning formula doesn't necessarily rely only on KD or the big three and the others, as you would like to say. What I will say, as far as chemistry is concerned, everybody's taking a step up as far as responsibility and have this confidence going forward. Again, I reiterate the last play. That's why I mentioned it. That's why I started it with the last play. You could see the cohesiveness in our team going into the playoffs. A streak is important. You agree, right? Going into the playoffs, you want to be winning, right?
Yeah, facts.
So,
momentum.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening for us. And all of our players on deck are ready. And that being said, listen, shout to Mike James. They signed him again. And just let me rewind real quick. Let me just give some acknowledgments real quick. Know what I mean? Real quick. Shout to Kobe for making the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Tim Duncan. Shout to Kevin Garnett for making the Hall of Fame. That's pretty important. You know what I mean?
Shout out to those guys.
Right, I ain't want to miss that. Happy birthday to Biggie. One time for Biggie. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lick a shot for my guy Biggie. Not really. He died from gun violence.
So, that's cool. I mean, bro, you're playing the Boston Celtics. Y'all should definitely beat those guys pretty easily. You feel me? I think if there's a possibility they could give y'all a little trouble if Kemba Walker plays well. Kemba Walker has to play like really well. You feel me? Like, Jason Tatum gonna do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Jason Tatum can't do it alone.
# not scared.
You feel me?
Shout to Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should be scared. Like I said before I started the statement, I think y'all should beat them really easily.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
But it's a possibility if Kemba Walker plays as well as everybody believes Kemba Walker could play.
Mm-hmm.
He could give y'all a little trouble. You feel me? Like, he could give y'all a little trouble.
Excuse me. I'm trying to, I see us whooping their ass. Let's just call it what it is. I see us whooping us. Yeah, I see us taking care of the Celtics, and let me be clear about it. I see them going to Tatum, and I see him having great games, but let's get into the others. There's not enough firepower in Kemba, him being star power the way he is. He's going to have to duel with Kyrie. That's a lot on his plate. We've seen Kyrie play, and the last time I seen Kyrie come to where Boston play at, he brung Sage. And when Kyrie brings Sage,
need more of that.
When Kyrie brings Sage,
gonna need more of that.
He controls the rage.
He need to bring Sage everywhere.
Kyrie
protect himself from himself. It's a little nippy.
Yeah. I wear hoodies on purpose, Joey, because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, man. It's just waiting now. Like, we waiting to see what's going on. You feel me? I ain't really got too much smoke this week because, we had an off week.
Yeah, we had an off week.
Yeah, so I ain't really got too much smoke. So, like, I'm really just here to talk about, like, the playoffs and what's going to happen in the playoffs this week.
What about the awards and shit? I know you wanted to kick it with me about that.
But only award... There's still vote's still going.
What you
feel
think
me?
about it?
I mean, everything for my team is in line, except for I think Coach Tommy T should have got Coach of the Year. You feel me?
With the guy that they gave it to, you think he's a good coach?
I think he's a good coach, but do I believe he deserved Coach of the Year over Coach Tibbs? Absolutely not. You feel
Why
me?
not?
I granted they have the number 1 seed in the West, but you feel me? There was a big reason for that. They got Chris Paul. You feel me?
No, I think you should agree with that, Phoenix, because of Rose. Because Rose is kind of, I won't say he's just as important as Paul, but he's pretty important.
They started the season with this man.
That's true.
You feel me?
No, that's true.
If we started the season with Rose, our record would be a whole lot different too.
I
agree.
Feel me?
They started the season with this man.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look at pretty much our roster is almost exactly the same. You feel me? Except for the acquisition of Derrick Rose.
That's pretty fucking big.
And then this is what I'm saying. This is why Coach Tibbs needs the Coach of the Year, because even before Derrick Rose got there and we started winning more consistently, you already seen a change in the team from Rip. You feel me?
Okay.
So what Coach Tibbs did with that roster and doubling their win total in a year, you feel me? Doubling.
Yeah.
Doubling the win total in a year, dog, that's Coach of the Year. You feel me? Like, bro, we already know what Chris Paul does. That team in Phoenix was already being talked about from years before, like, yo, they just missing 1 or 2 pieces before they can really ascend. Devin Booker has been killing for a long time. It always go, he just needs someone else to kill with him. You feel me?
What is the next story? You're basically saying that everybody counted y'all out and y'all just some fucking hero team?
Bro, I don't know where you heard that from. Like, I think you really be making up the narrative.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what you trying to say. Like, you making it seem like, oh, everybody counted us out.
I didn't say that.
So
what I said was he doubled the win total from last year. Where did you hear me say anything about anyone counting us out? I said he doubled the win total from last year.
Right.
You feel me? I didn't say nobody counted us out. I didn't say nobody. But which was true. Which is true.
Yeah.
If you look at all the preseason predictions for the Knicks, they had us winning 21 games this season.
Shame.
So, yeah, they did count us out. You feel me? But
okay.